Dynamic Disc Open is this week, and today we are talking survivor picks, my favorites to finish in the top 15 of this next event. Let's get into it. Last year was the only event where the top 5 players on the U-Disc world ranking actually finished top 5 at the event. We had Macbeth, Wysocki, Eagle, Dickerson, and Calvin Heimberg as the top 5 finishers. It was the only time that happened last year. And so making it just showing how difficult this event can be to finish in the top 15. You have to play 4 very solid rounds of disc golf, and with the different factors that come into play, makes this week very, honestly, risky for anybody, for any pick. First up, I want to say, if you haven't used one of those top 5 guys that I just mentioned, this is not going to be a bad weekend to throw them into your survivor pick. Paul, Ricky, Calvin, Dickerson, all are going to be great picks. Unfortunately, I do not believe Eagle is going to be playing in this event. He did have he DNF this last week, so I don't think he's going to be playing. But if you want to have a little bit more trust in your pick this week, absolutely go for it. Pick one of those top 5 guys or top 4 guys and set them in there. They should be able to finish in the top 15. Most of the time, 4-round events, you get that bump up for the top end pros because they have more time to assert their dominance over the field. Next up, I think is actually going to be a pretty solid play. We have Thomas Gilbert. He has had a great 2022 campaign so far. Multiple top 10 finishes at Disc Golf Pro Tour events. And last year, he actually had the 9th most birdies, but unfortunately, he had the 2nd highest amount of OB throws of the top 50 finishers. Now, his OB rate has improved every year since coming onto the tour, and I feel if he can fix some of those, which he's proven to do this year already, that he should be able to jump up and contend for a top 15 spot. He is a little bit riskier, of course. He's finished 28th and 16th at this event, so he hasn't had a top 15 finish at this event yet. But with his track record as of late, I feel like he has the opportunity to finish top 15. Next up is one of the guys that I'm actually fading for this event, Adam Hammes. Last 2 times at this event, he's finished 9th and 10th. Both good finishes, but he has really struggled this year. He did take 7th at Las Vegas Challenge, but he's currently sitting 27th in Disc Golf Pro Tour events, even though he's played every single available event. He has not been throwing the disc like he was last season, and even though he's had good history at this event in the past, I do not trust Adam Hammes to get top 15 this year. Next up is my actual favorite play for this week, Gannon Buhr. I've been saying to wait on playing Gannon Buhr because during this breakout campaign, we didn't know if he was going to take a step back at some point. And through 6-7 events now, he has not taken a step back. He is currently 4th in the Disc Golf Pro Tour rankings. He has been playing phenomenal. And even before this big breakout, last year, he took 22nd at this event. So he was right on the cusp of finishing top 15. And I feel like this is going to be a great spot to throw Gannon Buhr in for your survivor pick. Lastly, I want to give one more guy that I am fading for survivor picks. Andrew Presnell. Now, I haven't been a big fan of Presnell over the last couple of years. He is a good player, but after finishing 9th last year and 20th back in 2019, we have seen that he actually plays above his rating at this event. Unfortunately, this year he has not played up to his standard. He has not made it inside the top 25 at an event, and he's only had 2 rounds where he had a top 15 finish. So throughout all the events he's played, he's only had 2 top 15 rounds. I don't see him being able to do that for an entire event yet. And so I'm fading Andrew Presnell this week, even though he normally plays above his rating at DDO. There you have it. Those are my survivor picks this week. Let me know down in the comments who you're picking. And until next time, I'll see you out on the course.